Dun, 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 dun. You ordered soap? I'm your Uber Eats. You know, during DOKOMI, I told you that, like, it must be here. I see it, okay. During DOKOMI, you know, I told you how the restaurants are so crowded and all the restaurants are mostly, like, in one area. In one, like, district. When I was taking an Uber to get there, the Uber driver was so aggressive. He was like, why the fuck are there so many people? And he was driving really, really aggressively too. So I gave him 1 less star. I don't like it when especially Uber drivers are like so bad and aggressive. No. You don't say Germans. He wasn't even German. It's not a German thing. Anyway, so yeah. Generally, like, when I drive, like, somewhere with friends too, though, if they are really, like, aggressive, like, towards the traffic or so, it puts me in a bad mood. I'm like, why you get so angry over this shit? Why? I mean, I don't have a license and stuff, so... Oh, hello. I see an axolotl. I have a bucket. I could get it. I don't have a license, so I guess I can't really relate to the anger of driving, but... Yeah. I just... You know... Ooh to ooh. Ooh. I didn't know we were speaking in whale language. Whale? You... Okay, so it's ooh, and It's pretty hard to say, actually, yeah. For example, is Österreich. Österreich. Exactly, that's where you use the and for example, is Uber. No, we say Uber, but yeah. Oh, for example, Süß. Gura is Süß. Okay. Oh, guys, can I rant? I have a topic for you guys. Oh my god. So yesterday, I think, was it yesterday? No, it was on Monday. Was it on Monday? Or maybe it was yesterday. Doesn't matter for the story. Fuck. I've been Ubering as always. A lot of Ubering. I'll tell you, as a Canadian, I'm eating a Pop-Tart and there's nothing you can do. I don't care. If you enjoy a Pop-Tart, I am so happy for you. If you can enjoy that kind of food, respect to you. That's a simple life. Means you can enjoy simple things, even if they taste bad. Like, you're easy to please, I guess. Wonderful. Good for you. I don't have a problem with that. I just personally don't want to eat a Pop-Tart. So yeah, I was Ubering. I was Ubering. And I always, obviously, because it's required right now for Ubering, I always wear a mask, even before I enter the Uber. But this really pissed me off so bad. Oh, I can't reach that key. Can I? Because I'll drown. Afterwards, after that Uber drive, I get an email telling me that I've been reported by some last Uber drive. Oh, I wonder which one, when it came right after the last one. That I've been reported for not following the guidelines of specifically wearing a mask. And I'm just like, what the fuck is the matter with you? What did I do to hurt you? It was a normal Uber drive. Like normal, like everything went fine. I'm thinking maybe he did it by accident, but can you do that by accident? Is anyone here an Uber driver? Is it so easy to like do it by accident to report someone like that? I don't think it is. And I was so upset by it because like it's just an email that tells you that please follow the guidelines of Uber so that you may continue using our services. This is like one strike. Please don't do it again. And I'm like, so what? If another Uber just reports me out of their own whims, then I'm not gonna be able to use Uber again after a million times I did it? After a million times of using Uber, after giving you all this fucking money? Yeah, and there's like no way to reply to it. So I now have a strike or something, even though I didn't do anything. I always wear a mask. Yes, I do. I do. And it's like, there's no way to refute it? What's the word? Which one is it? There's no way to like reply to it. Yeah. Mean! It's so mean! No, there's no way to reply to it. Refute it. I want to appeal it, yeah. But I don't see an option for it. So I'm kind of pissed off about it. Just get get that report for nothing. Like, what did I do? I did nothing. I also don't think I can do anything here. なんかね、Uber 乗ってたら、キアラいつもマスクつけてるんだけど、今 Uber 乗るために必要なので、でもなんか Uber 乗った後にメールが来て、あなたマスクつけてなかったらしいですね。今度からちゃんとつけてくださいみたいなメールが来て、Uber からひでえなと思って、ちゃんとつけてたのになんでこいつ私のことUber に文句を言ったの？なんでクレームつけた？ Maybe he's mad because you didn't tip enough. No, I was thinking if I did anything else wrong that could have upset him and he was just not able to report me for whatever upset him, so instead he reported me for not wearing a mask. But no, I didn't do anything. Actually, right after that, on a different Uber ride, I was so mad for a different reason. Because I was you know, don't you hate it when you stand on the sidewalk and you wave at your Uber, but he just drives past you? And then he drives even much further than the actual pickup point. He drives and drives, and I run after him. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm being made a fool of here. I run after him, and then, oh my god, he stops for one moment. So I'm literally right in front of it. I'm about to touch the door handle, and in that very second, he continues to drive a little bit further. And I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? I'm like, right next to your door. Do you not see me? I don't drive a car. So I don't know, is it that hard to see someone when someone is standing right at your door handle? How much more do I have to run to get into your fucking car? Did you cancel? No. I eventually reached the car when he finally came to a halt. And I gave him one less star. He was showing... I asked him, I got into the car and I'm like... Did you not see me or something? And he was like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, okay, I was right at your door handle. And I was about to open the door and you just drove off. And he was like, oh, I see. Fucking Uber, man. It was not a lucky day for me. Normally, I'm Ubering just fine. But that was not my lucky day. We're on report for nothing. And then this dude who just fucks around with me. Yeah, I only took 1 star away from the 5-star rating because I guess he didn't do it on purpose at least. But how blind can you be? What am I doing here anyway? I'm gonna drown here, right? だよね。じゃあここにいる意味もね。Nothing for me here. Well. So, it was not my day, yeah. It was definitely not my day. I use Uber a lot, so... I really enjoy using Uber, but... That was fucked up, man. I'm usually really, how to say... Oh! Tolerant of people's behavior. I don't complain usually. And for example, recently when I've been taking my cat to the vet, I always before they arrive, before like right away when they accept the ride, when I am able to message them, I send a message immediately to ask if I can take my cat in a box with me. Even if none of them ever gives a shit, I still ask anyway. You know, to be polite. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be reported at Uber. I don't deserve it. By the way, yesterday, guys, super random, but I was driving in an Uber. And I've been on a lot of Ubers, okay? But that was the first Uber ever that I was in that a woman was driving. And that made me think. Like, that was the first time I even realized it, that I was never in an Uber before that was a woman before. There's like... no female Uber drivers. Have you guys noticed? Think about it. Have you ever been in an Uber or even a normal taxi?
I told you to cease and desist, but my warning was unheeded.
Nice legs. Without with a woman inside. Hmm?
Into the boiling pot.
Never thought about it, but yeah, think about it. Can you recall? But she was so nice. She was sweet. She was very polite and she looked fashionable. She was like mama age, but not so young. She looked like 40 or something, but very sweet. Very sweet woman. I'm scared. Okay, let me tell you. Now I have more time to tell you. So, I woke up very early today, like around 9 a.m. I was pretty tired, but oh well. I had to go to an appointment, which was pretty far away. And I calculated enough time, in theory. I asked Google Maps how to get there, okay? And so... I went pretty early. I even was able to grab a croissant from the shop. Yeah, another appointment. Not a doctor's appointment, though, thankfully. Here? No. And, now, I took a train. And then... I was... Like, Google Maps told me that from the train on. It was not the only way to go, but it told me... Okay. 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 It told me to take... Told me to take an Uber or a taxi or whatever from there on. It's kind of distracting. Okay. And it has more eyes than before! 9 and 10! Is it easier with bombs? Do I still have to hit the eyes? Oh well. Bombs do more damage. Oh well. But the aiming seems more difficult. Go! Do you not know? It's story time! Ain't got no time for your shit right now. Please, no! Okay. So, okay, I woke up early, right? And I took the train. And then I was supposed to take an Uber. But I had, like, pretty much enough time. Even if the Uber would have taken, let's say... damn it. Let's say even if the Uber would have taken 15 minutes to get to me... Oh, thank God. But okay, when it goes down, it will be in the same position. So, I arrive and I call an Uber. And there is an Uber accepting, but it would still take a lot of time. But I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait. I have enough time. But the Uber was finishing a drive somewhere, a drive for some other passenger. At the moment he finishes the ride for the passenger, he cancels my ride. Even though I already waited, like, pretty long. So I'm like, okay, fuck you. So I ordered another Uber, but for some reason, the area that I was in apparently just didn't really have many Ubers. So the next one, Oh. The next one that I accepted... I see that I need this outside. The next one that I got also would have taken 14 minutes or so to come to me, but at that point I already waited so long that I couldn't afford waiting another fucking 15 minutes for an Uber. This is not normal here, okay? Oh shit. Don't throw it down there. Okay. No, I wasn't even traveling that far. It wasn't even that far. But still. Yeah. So when I saw that the next one would take 14 minutes as well, I was like, shit, I need a different solution. This is not gonna work. So I canceled that one myself. And I think I was charged for that one because he was supposedly already on the way to me. But I think that one was about to first... Am I supposed to go in there? Or the other way? This way? Should I check out the other one first? This one? I think he was gonna finish another ride as well. That one too. Yeah, so I don't think it's quite fair, but okay. 14, not 40. Still, it's too much. Normally I wait like what? 3 to 10 minutes maximum. Maximum. Oh yeah? So I looked up on Google Maps what my other options were, and there was walking for like whatever, how long, 30 minutes or something like that, which is way too way too long. I would have been like 20 minutes late if I would have done that. No, wait, we'll figure this one out, guys. Can I stand here? Oh, shit, no. Just put it there. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah! I can stand on this one too. Yeah, they shouldn't charge me. If I order an Uber and I see it will take that long, I think it's pretty normal for some customers to be like, okay, I don't have that much time, so I'll cancel that one. So, any other, like, buses or trains or whatever wouldn't have really worked either. Do I need this for something? Ah! I see. I need to move the box over there, probably. So I can make this one explode too. Maybe? I'll try. Yeah, I think it's kind of unfair. Anyway, what do I see right in front of my eyes? An e-scooter! Right there on Friday? Yeah, I heard a lot of you guys went on Friday. Yeah, so I went on Thursday. And... oh yeah, I actually made a reservation, so I didn't have to wait in line. Although, if I remember correctly, on Thursday there wasn't even a line. But I made a reservation just in case anyway. Thanks for the applause. Yeah, and we got some yummy katsu. The friends, however, that I went with on Thursday, for a weird reason, this usually doesn't happen. I didn't meet them anymore until... and I thought I wouldn't meet them at all anymore. I met them at the very, very, very last moment when I jumped into my Uber with my suitcase. I'll tell you more about that later, maybe. But I was really in time stress. I couldn't even, like, hug them or anything. But I only saw them on Thursday, and then Sunday for 1 second, I was just like, hi! Bye! I'm about to miss my flight. Bye-bye! So... yes, I jumped into my Uber. Yes. So, that was funny. これは Uber Sheep. Uber Sheep! Oh, she already came back. 早い。お。お。あ、確かに。おー！最高のウーバーシップ。Thank you! Thank you! おそらく足りる。Even if it's not gonna be so much, we'll just have only free chickens that are gonna be the targets. I guess. Oh, wait, oh, I didn't see that. When the Japanese keyboard like keeps messing around with me. Okay. よいしょ。あ、帰りましょう。帰りましょう。帰りましょう。帰りましょう。オッケー。オッケー。オッケー。帰りましょう。Let's go! ふふよいしょ。Smart. Brought some food for the chickens. そうそうそう。これ取ってよかったでしょ。Should be fine to take that. There was so much of it, so it probably was okay. No, I haven't. I got it, no problem. Damn, this server is crazy. Wow. Ow. Ue? Sexy? Ue? Oh! You're choosing an interesting path, Watame-senpai. But I trust your choices. I will follow you wherever you go. Oh shit! I need food. I'm so slow. Should we order some food at Uber Sheep? Don't mind me. I'm just a bit slow. Sorry. But there's some food there, right? Probably. Some food should be there. Oh. Thank you! Nya. Arigato. Daisuki! She's so sweet. Such a sweetheart. So you got some food, maybe? Wait. She said she loves me too! What's Mate. I'll take that again in a moment. Senpai. Woman. 持ってた。How do you throw it again? Wait, it should be Q, right? Wait, how do you throw it again? Wait, my Japanese keyboard. How do I Q? Sumimasen. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Okay. Perfect exchange. I'll put that somewhere here. You guys are the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 chickens have been chosen to be the fun targets of the. What could it possibly be? なんでしょうか。Feed my chickens. チラシが at midnight tonight. She's like, you can't see the flares, can you? Are they? Are they? So kana? Are they? Really? So kamo. 気づかなかったな。Oh, yeah, I totally didn't notice. Oops. Oh. すみませんでした。直します。She's like, yeah, you speak. How do I translate that? You speak in such a monotone tone. Oh, my eggs! I dropped all my eggs. No. いや、先輩、すごく、手伝ってくれたので。She helped me out a lot today, so she deserves that highlight. But is there food anywhere? Egg, just egg. Mac and cheese. You know, that reminds me of, yesterday? Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Maybe. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was, out in the town with my friendo. Being too nice to Lasagna. I should hit it more, slap it real good. And while I was Ubering around, I saw this place that calls itself something like Philly cheese. What was it? Philly meat cheese. What was that? Philly. Apparently, you guys in Philadelphia have some really cool sandwiches. Cheesesteaks, yeah. And I was like, yo, what is that? So I googled it while I was in the Uber. And it looks so good. What is that? It looks so good. I want to check it out because they seem to be really it looks authentic. Judging from the photograph, it looks authentic. Bit more over here. They had some interesting stuff over there. Okay, so we arrived, and now we took an Uber, and the Uber was weird, because, I don't know, I had so many talkative Ubers recently, but I'm a nice person, and I was in a good mood, so I was talkative back, and I guess I kind of made him talk more and more, but he was kind of weird, because he was kind of flirty, like, in a weird way. Me and my friend RMT, we were laughing our butts off because he was saying stuff like, he had a car where there's a window on the top, like, of the ceiling of the car, and I got in and I was like, oh look, RMT, there's a window up there, can look at the stars with this car. And then he was like, oh, shall I take you look at the stars anytime? And I was like, and then he said weird stuff that I don't even remember. Like, what was it? Something about the beauty. What was he talking about? I barely remember. Cause I was like cringing the whole. I was like, please stop talking. What was he talking about? I legit forgot. But he was kind of weirdly flirty and weird and yeah. So then finally we got into the Uber. Uber driver was a weird guy again a talkative guy, but as in like I got into the Uber and I told him that we're kind of about to be late. Not really asking for him to go faster, but I just kind of wanted to hint at it so that maybe if he knew a shortcut or so, he could maybe take a shortcut. I don't know, you know. I just wanted to hint at it. that we're like getting a tiny little bit late to our reservation, and then he said that he's never gonna go faster ever again when an Uber guest asks him to, because once he did that, he drove people to their flight, and so that they wouldn't miss it. He was like speeding, and then he got taken. His license was taken away from him because he was caught. They got on their flight, but he was caught. Which, okay, I understand. If this is your job, then you know, and you do it so many times a day, no need for, you know, speeding, breaking limits and shit. But he kept on talking about, I'm never gonna do this again. I'm gonna throw you out of the car if someone asks me for that. Blah blah blah. You girls are fine, but no, this happened, and I'm never gonna lose my fucking license ever again. He was so like, I don't know, cynical. It almost felt like cynical. Yeah, I opened a wound, definitely. I poured some salt into that. I opened the door that I didn't want to open. It was kind of annoying. Yeah, I struck a nerve just by saying that we're a little bit late. Honestly, the same. Recently I've been really barely outside. Like, I order a lot of Uber Eats. I mean, I order less Uber Eats than Callie. Okay, let me just say that Callie is addicted to Uber Eats. Let me just say that. Yesterday in her stream, she even mentioned, and this shocked me. I mean, ordering dinner and whatever for Uber Eats, okay. But she apparently even orders breakfast from Uber Eats. She was talking about ordering a specific, strawberry bread from Uber Eats. And I was just like, Callie! Put on your shoes and go to the bakery. Oh my god! She must have spent so much money on Uber Eats up until now. She's basically a sponsor of Uber Eats. Uber Eats not sponsoring her. She's sponsoring Uber Eats. I mean, I've been pretty bad in that area as well recently. I've been relying a lot on Uber Eats myself at the moment. Where are they? Where are Hubert and Flame? One story I'll tell you, okay? ちょっと今日ね、なんだろうな、ストーリー通信にやってたから、全然キアラ語ることができなかったから、一つだけ教えてあげよう。うん。So, on our way back home after arriving at the airport, me and RMT took an Uber to my place because RMT left something a while ago in my apartment that she needed, and I wanted her to pick it up. So we went to my place first, and we got into this Uber, and the moment I got in, I was like, yo? Because the whole ceiling of the Uber was covered in sparkly LEDs. Yeah, no, I did not tell you about that yet. No. The whole, like, lot of small LEDs with like 2 to 3 centimeters in between. No, maybe 2 centimeters. Yeah, a cash cab. I don't know about that, but I was like, what's this Uber? What the hell? I asked because like there's different Uber types, right? There's like the normal Uber, and then there's like a little bit more of a fancy Uber, and then there's the big Ubers that you can order. But I was like, did I order the fancy Uber by accident? I didn't realize, and the driver was like, nah, it's just normal. And then, because I was so fascinated by the LEDs, he showed me some effects because they could change color. And he was like, what color do you want? And I said, they're blue right now. Let's do white so it looks like the stars in the sky. Yeah, and then he turned them into white. And then he said, "Oh, stars? Okay, let me show you." And then it was like, because it was the whole ceiling of the car, suddenly from one side of the back to the other side and the front, there was like shooting stars. He had a shooting star effect. Yeah, it was so cool. I was so fascinated. I kept on looking at the ceiling. I was like, "This is so cool. This is so cool. This is so cool." And then he showed me. He pointed out that he has a screen, a TV screen in the front, of the, like, next to the steering wheel. And I was like, well, yeah, watching Netflix and all that is nice. Maybe when you're in a when you're in a traffic jam and you can't move on much. And he said, "Oh, even during driving, I can watch, because my car I actually also put in a DLC, you know what I mean? So that it drives on its own." And I was like, "What?" All of those things he has been like installing himself. So then he showed off while we were like driving pretty fast that the car recognizes. First of all, when it's too close to a car, and then it slows down. And then it recognizes when it goes to the left lane that it can drive a bit faster, because on the left lane here, you drive faster. Like a bootleg Tesla. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I thought only Teslas have that. So it was a normal car. Yeah, holy shit. And he did all of that himself, but that's not where it stops, guys. That was cool. Yeah, it slows down and it goes faster and all that, and it stays straight, it stays in the lane and all that. Yeah, like a Tesla, DIY Tesla. Fascinating. Yeah, and I was still like fascinated by the lights and everything, and then he told us that he, like, I was like, doesn't this all of this cost a lot of money, like, doing this stuff? And then he told us that he works for Uber, but he's like he has like a company, kind of like a lot of cars who drive for him, and they kind of drive for Uber, you know what I mean? And then he told me that he's doing that because he needs to save up money for his flying license, his commercial flying license. And I'm like, what? And then he kept on going about all these licenses. I was like, tell me more, this is interesting. He told me that he already has a private flying license, and told me, yeah, that he's working on getting the commercial one. And he showed me a photo of the plane that he likes to fly. It's not like a huge plane, just like a small one. Yeah, and I was like, what? What? And then he tells me he has like pretty much a license of everything that you can control and drive. And I was like, okay, why? Like, what for? But yeah, it seems to be his hobby to like control everything that can move. So I was like, okay, when are you doing underground boat, U-boat? Wasn't there a proper word for that in English? License? And he was like, maybe someday. Yeah, submarine. Yeah, he kept on telling us about all these licenses. Wait, what else was there? He can drive trucks and like everything. A space shuttle. One day, probably. Bikes, of course, bikes. Trains. I asked about trains too. What did he say? He said he's not really interested in trains because it's boring. Because there's not much to do, but he does want to try once only. But he's not interested in getting a license or so for it. Oh, but he did say that after getting the commercial license, he wants to be able to do it as a job. He wants to work as a pilot. But that's so weird, like the whole... I don't know. It was a really weird character. I felt like I met a really interesting NPC. and oh, he also said that he how do you call this in English? When Tiefverlegen, when you put a car lower, when you make it so that it's lower to its tires. He even showed me once we arrived and parked that there's like really not much space to the tires. I was like, I don't really see a difference. He said, yeah, it's just 2 centimeters. And I was like, who really notices that? Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Fucking insane. I was so fascinated by like having so many licenses that I asked how old he was, because like how can you do all of that without being like pretty old? He said he was under 30. I don't know the exact age. Didn't ask exactly, but under 30. And all of that sounds freaking crazy. But I didn't tell him that I had quite an interesting life myself. But it's nice to hear some interesting stories sometimes. Sounds like a YAKUZA character. Yeah. Need to finish the quest? Yeah, the side quest. I don't know. I canceled the quest because I will probably never meet him again. Sounds like he has rich parents. Yeah, I wanted to kind of know like where he gets all that money from, just out of interest, you know. But apparently just from having those other people drive for him for Uber or so, like for his company that works for Uber. But I'm like, can you really make that much money? Because the commercial flying license costs about $85,000. And considering all the other licenses he has, and him having to also renew them every once in a while. Huh? It sounded fishy to me. Yeah. Definitely rich parents. But then he wouldn't really need to work that much to get that anyway. It doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. But that was a weird. I had a lot of weird Uber drivers, guys. I had a lot of weird Uber drivers in the past few days. The one with the window on its ceiling, talking about stars in the sky and beauty and all that. And this guy flexing all the things with his car and his licenses and all that. Yeah, every Uber has a story. Normally, I don't want to talk to them, you know. I just want it to be quiet. But this one was actually interesting to listen to. Better than awkward silence? I don't think silence in an Uber is awkward. That's the one place where I don't think silence is awkward. If the Uber driver doesn't engage in the conversation, it's an instant 5 stars. Yeah, I appreciate it when they don't talk. And if they talk, then at least have some interesting story to tell. Like that one guy I told you about yesterday. The guy who was just complaining because I triggered something in his memory. Kept on complaining and ranting and ranting. Nah. Shut up. Just shut up. Silence in a ride share is the ideal. Yeah. Wait, in a share? You mean with strangers? Not only the driver? That would, again, feel awkward to me because I just feel awkward simply sharing a ride with strangers. I did that before long time ago. And it was kind of awkward. Uber and Lyft, you just mean... Okay, you don't mean that. Carpool. That's carpool, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really hungry. That was my Uber story. Fly, jump, long. Ah! For the sandbird. For the reunion between the firebird and the sandbird. See, I haven't seen him in a long time, in many years, but I've really missed him. I was wondering when I would meet him. Where? I just heard that he's around here. So, that's why I started the gameplay. We were best buddies back in the days. We were flying, transporting people every now and then. When we ran out of money, we were doing Uber Fly. We were doing Uber Fly kind of expensive, but yeah, that's why we did it in the first place. Yeah, it's quite fun. Like, there's not many people who can do it. Obviously, only birds can do it. Okay, so we get on there and then we just like do a ground pound to get those off of the platform, right? Should be easy. Okay, wait. Do I just do a surfing first? Phew. Ah! What? Why didn't that work? Eh? Yeah, I did like all kinds of jobs in my past lives. In one of my past lives, I was a Uber flyer. Getting in those bucks. Doing some fly. Fun job. Did you guys ever use Uberfly? Did you guys ever use? You should give me... now I don't do it anymore, but I hope you all gave me a good rating when I did it. Woo! Okay, yeah, that's how you do it. Yes! Woo! Okay, I'm here to ground pound you. Hello! Don't attack me. Dankeschön. I have many Uber stories. Yeah, honestly, almost all of my Uber drivers in Düsseldorf were crazy or weird or just they all stood out. And this is not the first time. Last time I was in Düsseldorf, I also had a lot of weird Uber drivers, right? I told you guys last time too. That one that was like that kept on trying to flirt with us. Yeah. About like, oh, the star is not as beautiful as you or whatever. What's going on, man? Are there no decent, normal Uber drivers left who can mind their own business? I mean, no, there are some. But recently I've been meeting a lot of the opposite. I wish the Uber driver would flirt with me. Oh no. No. I've met in the lifetime of me driving with Ubers, which by now must have been like at least over 200, maybe around 200 rides. I can remember maximum free women drivers. Shocking, huh? Yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, I've just encountered a rare Pokemon. Like, for real. I'm like, oh, wow, that's rare. Like, I even say it to the lady. Oh shit, it's a shiny Pokemon. Ah. Woman in the wild! No, I'm not on the hunt. No. Just surprised when I see them. Yeah. Quite surprising. Naruhodo! Let me close the box. Then I guess I'll get going. It's already almost 11 p.m. If I don't go to the party now, it might be over soon. Okay, let me call an Uber. Hello. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, this is Takanashi Kiara. I need an Uber immediately. Yeah. The KFC address. Yeah, I know. I haven't been outside in like a million years, but that doesn't... So what? This is none of your business. Shut up. Just pick me up as soon as possible. I'm waiting. It's freaking cold outside, so tell me when you're there, and then I'll come down, okay? Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Why are you always so talkative? Bye-bye. Shut up. Okay. I hung up the phone. Okay. Uber should be coming in a moment. It is time. What a talkative Uber driver. I prefer when they're quiet, but okay. Well, Then let's go to the old city hall. Wherever that is. Whatever that is. Okay. I'll see you guys there. I hope the dress fits. 衣装が合うといいな、ドレス。行ってくれよ、じゃん。See you there. I'll make myself pretty for you guys. Bye bye.